Well, good morning, class. Want to welcome you to Legal Issues in Human Resources Management, Management 8301. My name is Justin Lacey, and I will be your instructor this summer. I can't tell you how excited I am to have each one of you in class. I think you really will enjoy this class because what's so good about the legal issues that we talk about this summer is that everything that we discuss, and no matter what field you go into, whether you're an HR major, whether you go into marketing, finance, even if you're a doctor, lawyer, dentist, construction manager, whatever it is you go into, the issues that you will learn about this summer will follow you. I mean, these are universal. If you're working or have employment in the United States or even a little bit abroad, these topics we will discuss this summer are relevant and will follow you your entire career. So that's why I love a class like this, is because it's so practical for what you're going to be doing. Whether you're currently in the working world or you're progressing in the working world, these issues will be very relevant to you. So I think you'll really enjoy the topics that we discuss this semester. So, again, my name is Justin Lacey. Again, I'm your instructor this summer. I am a lawyer by trade, so if you have any good lawyer jokes, I'd love to hear them. So you can send those to me separately. You don't have to call me Dr. Lacey or Professor Lacey. You can call me Justin. I will probably use your first names throughout the summer, so feel free to use my first name. Again, if you insist on calling me Dr. Lacey or Professor Lacey, certainly fine. But again, you can feel free to call me Justin. If you call me or email me, I'm perfectly fine with that. I really am. So. My full-time job, again, I'm an adjunct with Governor State. I obviously don't work for Governor State full-time. I'm actually a couple hours down the road in St. Louis. I am the Director of Institutional Equity and Diversity at St. Louis University in St. Louis, Missouri. So my office oversees, I'm sure most of you have heard of Title IX, but we also oversee employment discrimination, bias, harassment. We do the university's affirmative action plan. Basically, we're part of the Office of General Counsel. So everything that we do is legalistic. And again, I've also spent 13 years of my career in human resources in some way, shape, or form, almost all in higher education. So again, I love teaching this class. It's very relevant for what I do on a daily basis, and I hope to express that to you and show you the wonderfulness that it is throughout the summer. So. There's just one required textbook for this class. It's called Employment Law for Human Resources Practices. It's the 6th edition by Walsh. You can either do the Cengage online book or purchase the actual book, but it's the only book that you'll need for the summer. Now, periodically, I will include other articles or other videos or anything like that for you to watch as part of whatever we're discussing that week, but I will provide those. You don't have to go out and purchase anything else other than the textbook. So, just make sure that you purchase the textbook or get a copy of it or obtain the online version as soon as you possibly can. So. And again, you'll see on the syllabus kind of how we have the class laid out. There are kind of three types of grading that we're going to do this summer. The first one is every week we will do a group discussion. So where I will post a question in a discussion board, and then you will respond. And again, I will lay out all the details of what you're supposed to say and how long. All those details you don't have to worry about, all supply. But again, and then you'll also be responding to some of your classmates in some of those discussions as well. So there'll be 10 of those throughout the summer, and those are worth 10 points each. There'll also be what we call case study analysis, and there's only 8 of those. So we don't do them the last two discussions of the semester, but most weeks we're going to have a case study analysis, and this is simply where, again, I pose a question and you'll write a short paper about it. Sometimes the paper could be as short as 1 or 2 pages, but again, it'll be on a topic that's relevant to that week that we're discussing. And those you'll do by yourself. The group discussions that we do are class-wide, and you'll respond to your classmates, and we'll all participate together. But the case study analysis you'll do by yourself. So, and then finally, there's 2 exams. There'll be kind of a midterm and a final, and those are worth 100 points each. Oh, the case study analysis are worth 15 points each. So there's a little bit more. So add all that up, and that will be the grading for the semester. So. And again, you'll also see, again, as we kind of go through the week, each module, or every week it'll be a different week. And again, there's usually just one or 2 chapters per week. There's a lot of weeks that we have 2 chapter readings, but sometimes we just have 1, never more than 2. So, but again, it's really important that you stay up to date on the reading because, again, especially on the exams, I'll go ahead and let you know all my questions for the exam come directly from the textbook. And again, in your exams, the midterm and the final are both open book and open notes. So you don't have to, worry. You'll have the material there as you're taking the exam. So again, more details about the exams will be covered a little bit later in the semester. So now with that, if you need to reach, again, since I'm not physically located in right around Governor State, I don't have regular office hours. So I've left my office phone number for you on the syllabus, as well as my email address. So if you need to get in touch with me, I try to respond to all emails within 24 to 48 hours. If you leave me a voicemail, at work, I usually respond the next day, unless it's the weekend, then I'll respond on Monday or Tuesday the following week. But again, email is definitely the best way to get a hold of me, because I try to check it every single day, several times a day, so that I don't miss any of your questions or discussions. So, and again, if and I understand being an online class, sometimes you get sick, you get busy with work. If you miss an assignment, just let me know in advance, and maybe you and I can work out where you can make it up. Again, I don't like people to have zeros. I hate people who miss assignments, because again, I want you to earn as many points as possible. So in the event that you miss an assignment or are late on assignment, just let me know in advance, and we can work something out. And I promise we will make sure you get those points. So. Well, again, this is week 1, so I just want you to read chapter 1. That's all. There's no assignment due this week. And again, so today is Tuesday. Tomorrow on Wednesday, I'm actually going to post my weekly kind of discussion about the high points of the chapters that I think are most relevant for you to know throughout the semester, or for each chapter. So again, you'll have those little quick videos that I create each week, kind of talking about the course material for that week. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Well, and that's a lot of talking in a short amount of time. So again, I just want to welcome you. I really hope you enjoy this class. It's going to be a great summer together. And as always, if you have questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks, everyone.